Did Jesus teach that those that disobey the commands of the law of Moses will be called least in the kingdom of heaven? Let's read in Matthew chapter 5. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 17 and 18, Jesus was just talking about the law of Moses, saying that he came to fulfill it. Then in verse 19 he says, "Whoever therefore breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches others to do likewise shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven, but whoever does and teaches them shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven." Some will say he's referring back to the law of Moses, that we need to keep every single command in the law of Moses. But he doesn't say those commands. He says these commands. And we see what he's talking about when we understand he's preaching the Sermon on the Mount, where he says, "You've heard it said, but I say to you." So he's talking about his commandments. "Whoever therefore breaks one of the least of these commandments, his commandments, will be called least in the kingdom of heaven." At the end of the sermon, he says, "So if you hear my words and put them into practice, you're like a wise man who built your house on a rock."